Hi, my name is Bernard with ICS Plus, and we're at the CEDIA Expo Touchpanel Interface Gallery for CEDIA 2012. We took an approach of trying to show multiple different interfaces of basically different interfaces we've done over the last couple of years, just to kind of just show different themes and styles of the touchpanel interfaces. One thing we do a lot on the touchpanel interface is a floor plan to allow you to see the whole residence at one time. So on that floor plan, you can see not only what the lights are doing, but what the AV is doing. So therefore, when I make a source selection, I get controls of that source. But more importantly, on the floor plan, I can see the status of every room, what the current source is, what the current light level is, and just the status of the house from one touchpanel page. Next touch panel we have is just a basic touch panel we like to use a lot because it's really more of like a flat theme that all menu driven. So on the menu driven side of things, you can select the room you want to use, select the source you want to use, and you're off to the races. One other thing about this touch panel we also give you the capability to do is change the backgrounds. So if you have a different season or a different theme you want to use throughout the year, you can check to change the background or change the accent of the background, and then you're once again can then control the room as you like. Last but not least, we show another interface here, which is a smaller interface, but once again, giving you the capabilities to control not only the AV in that area, the lighting in that area, gates and pools, but also, once again, a way to see the floor plan view of the interface so you can also see statuses of where out the property. So we offer a lot of services from just programming all of the whole systems from start to finish for a turnkey solution, or if you just need user interface design, help with modules, we provide those services as well.
Hi, I'm Jeff Coriel. I'm with Code Jockeys out of Naples, Florida. We're going to show one of our designs to you today that we actually recently built for mainly the iPad, but we're going to be showing it on the V15 here. All right, our basic design designed around having really large buttons and making an interface that's pretty easy to see and very simple for most anybody to operate. We start off with our DirecTV button. Got all the major buttons that you want to have for any given remote. We also add in all of our favorites. Get to show lots of good stuff there. Try to keep all the interface nice and tight. That way it's nice and easy, but big buttons for people to press. That way they're hitting everything that they want to do. Also, now that we selected our DVR, we actually implemented our share feature. We'll come over here, we'll press the share button. Now we can actually add this. We can add an individual room to anything by either hitting the on button, or we can actually select any or all the rooms that we want, hit the go button, and it pushes all that out right to the room directly. That gives the user two ways that way they can set up their house. We bring in our lights. We use Crestron's learnable lighting process, so that way the user can set up their individual lightings through activating individual lighting loads, raising and lowering, all that sort of thing, as well as actually setting those lighting presets for a later time. Basic lighting climate control. We try to bring in a little extra color there, so that way they can see it quickly and clearly. That's pretty much it. Nice and basic, easy to do, just with Crestron. My name is Jeff Coriel. I'm with Code Jockeys out of Naples, Florida.
My name is Ed Manna. I am the Chief Technologist of Technology On Demand. We are a Crestron authorized independent programming house based out of New York. And at this CEDIA, we're exhibiting a few new products. The first is our Crestron and Sonos integration. We call it Kronos, not to be confused with the Klingon homeworld. And in this case, we're allowing full two-way feedback from a Crestron to a Sonos system. So we get things such as track, artist, album, streaming music that's playing, stuff like that. Plus, we're doing full transports. Play, stop, pause, scan, and skip. In addition, if you do want to browse and queue, we're working on that as well. We expect to have this product out in the next 4 to 6 weeks. In addition, we're exhibiting our Crestron Analytics, which we call Crestlytics. So here's just some info about it. And in this case, we're answering questions such as who uses the system the most, what touch panel, what room is being used, what display. So what this does is not so much for a technical guy, but from a sales standpoint, we allow the user to find, the technician to find out what the user is using the most, so sales can now be custom tailored for that user. And in addition, let's say from a training perspective, what if that user is calling a lot for service tickets? Now we can tell you if the user has experience or doesn't have with the system. So in this case, that's what we're showing here. And you can get a hold of us at www.technologyondemand.com.
Hello, I'm Tom Millpacker with Infusebox. We are a gold certified Crestron independent programming house. In fact, we're one of only 18 that exist currently worldwide. We provide the integrator with bookend support to allow them to execute one or two additional six-figure projects every year. We provide both engineering and programming services. The engineering allowing the integrator to have an extremely good document and map on how to put the project together. Our programming is interaction design focused. Interaction design is a trade that combines psychology, graphics, and programming to make the user experience of electronics consistent and easy. All of our user interfaces follow a common interaction design experience, meaning that it is the same methodology at which the user gets to a particular function, whether it's a large touch panel or a small handheld device. We have map-driven user interface that allows the user to very quickly see the status of their home, turn lights on in individual locations throughout the house, ability to bring up security information for the house, climate, pool, and spa, and of course any subsystem that you can imagine we can control.
Company name? How to reach your company?
You can reach my company at www.infusebox, that's spelled INFUSEBOX.com.